Oh, I wanted one bike really bad. I mean, the neighbors' kids all had bikes with a gooseneck and a kind of cool tassels coming out of the handlebars on each end. Oh, I wanted one bike just like that, and I wanted it bad. But Daddy, he was giving me one of his lectures about them kids no appreciate the stuffs they get Christmas time because they never do nothing to deserve them. They get them just cause it's Christmas. Well, you see, Daddy's logic was this. When you get something for nothing and you take them for granted, you know, but if you work for it, you're going to appreciate it much more. Blah, 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 blah. And Daddy had done his studies on this. He would collect all the data on his thesis, and he would take me on a tour of the neighborhood just to prove his point. We would cruise the neighborhood just after one big rain, and he would slow down in front of our house with the bikes strewn on the front yard or the driveway. And then toys and bikes and assorted implements of play would be rusting in the rain. You see that, boy? He would say. Them kids no care. They figure they're gonna get the new stuff at Christmas anyway. They don't appreciate what they get, boy. Oh boy. All I know is I wanted one bike. Well, Daddy said, you like one bike, boy? Okay, let's think about this. Oh boy, what now? And Daddy was scratching his chin, and that was a sign he was formulating one scheme. You seen the bike you like, boy? He questioned me, looking over the top of his reading glasses one evening while he was reading a star bulletin. Yeah, Daddy, I seen him at Sears downstairs by the automotive department, down by the escalator. They get all the bikes on the racks and I was running all the words together. Okay, boy, now, how much they like for that bike? I told him. He was scratching his chin again. Oh, here we go. Get in. Here's what we're gonna do, boy, he finally said. When you rake the leaves by the mango tree after school, you're gonna get $2. And when you take the rubbish out on rubbish day, make sure you put the brick on top of the cover so the neighbor dog, you know them damn neighbor dogs, don't get inside the trash. You're gonna get $2. And Daddy was listing all the chores I had to do around the house and the yard that would add up to exactly 1/2 the price of the bike. And now, when you save up your half, Mommy and me gonna kick in the other half, and then we go down and get your bike, boy. He stopped scratching his chin and gave me one hard look. How you figure, boy, huh? What you think? My head was swimming with all the details of Daddy's deal. Let's see. How long gonna take for me get this bugger? Well, you just think about it, boy. You let me know. And Daddy got up and gave me a pat on the head. You just think about it real good, boy. And he walked away. Man. The neighbor kids never have to go through this. They just got the stuff when Christmas time came. And the more I thought about it, the more I was getting mad. I was going, oh man. But then, it was either going to be a kid that was bike with, or one kid that was bikeless, which is where I was at right now. Boy. You know, I learned a long time ago about Santa Claus, I had learned the harsh realities when I was like, I don't know, maybe 7. I remember seeing a bunch of different looking Santas at downtown, sitting in the shopping center, taking pictures with the kids, ringing the bell at the Salvation Army kettle for the kind of spare change, in the Christmas parade, throwing candy to the kids. Hey, wait a minute, I thought. Them guys all look different. And me, I wasn't going for that. Oh, they're Santa's helpers. No ways. Something is wrong with this picture, man. And then, my friend Benny Nascimento broke it to me one day when I was riding home on a school bus. Stupid, he said. No such thing as Santa Claus. You don't know that. Huh? What? I stared at him, waiting for confirmation of my suspicion. That's only make-believe, brah. Your mother and father the ones pretend it's Santa and they bring you the toys. Oh, brah, you're so dense, you're so thick, and he whacked me in the back of the head. It was a confirmation. That's all I needed to put it all together. Of course. How could Santa make it around all my block, deliver all the toys, know what each kid wanted? And since we never have a chimney like in the books at school, well, the bugger had to break into the house really quiet. And you know what? I couldn't see Santa breaking and entering into our house. Cause the kind Mokihana, our German shepherd, sleeping on a porch. Ain't no way. Santa would get his okoli chewed off before he even made it into the yard. So, It was Daddy who put the final nail in Santa. Hey, you big boy now. Santa's for small kids. And now it was time to eat a catfish or eat bait or something like that. You know what? I was going for it. It was Daddy's version of, let's make a deal. And I was going to be the winner of one shiny new Schwinn bike. And if I had for rake leaves, take the rubbish out. Don't forget put the brick on top of the cover, cause of the neighbor dog. And pull weeds on the weekends. Shoots! Then, a couple days before Christmas time came, when my daddy and me lifted my bike out of the old Plymouth station wagon into the garage, and I flipped the kickstand down and let the bugger stand by itself for a while, and I walked around it a couple times, not believing my eyes. I was like, oh, so cool. And daddy was watching me smiling. So, boy, what? You gonna take him out for one spin? I was on it. Down the driveway in a flash, the wind in my face, the sound of new tires whirring away, the tassels fluttering in the breeze. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Life is good. That night, I wiped down the tires and the rims, and I took one towel and polished the chrome handlebars and the frame, and I rolled a bugger into my bedroom. Hey, there was no way my gift was going to be left out in the rain or get dinged in a garage. Pele, not after all them months of raking leaves and stuff. No ways. Oh, in the morning, next to the bike, were gifts wrapped in bright colors. A toolkit for the bike, one tire pump, one tire repair kit, and one picture Daddy had taken of me from inside the house one afternoon as I was raking them damn leaves under the mango tree. And on the back it said, "We're very proud of you, son. Love, Daddy and Mama." Daddy and me was partners in my first car, one 62 Volkswagen Bug. And though I couldn't drive it into my bedroom at night, I did treasure that gift from Daddy too. Daddy's lesson in responsibility and appreciation was not lost on me. I learned the value of money, a good work ethic that lasted into my adult life. And while sharing and giving was always a big part of our family life, it was Daddy's down-to-earth, sound reasoning that kept me on track as I grew up. So, my baby girl, my daughter, she like one bike, It's a Barbie pink one with the kind of white tires and one basket. And then we sat down in the parlor. We was watching the kind of SpongeBob SquarePants on TV. I scratched my chin and looked over her at the top of my glasses, and I said, "Here's what we gonna do, honey." And she rolled her eyes at me, and I contemplated showing her a faded picture of a kid raking leaves and taking her on a tour of the neighborhood after a rain.